Early afternoon gusts caused a power outage just east of Las Vegas Boulevard. And what we've been seeing is just every, I would say, few seconds, just a big gust that comes by. So if you see me get knocked over a little bit, that's what it is. Like we saw this big sign here just across the street from Mandalay Bay.
Okay, so you guys wanted to get like a day in my life. Well, I'm gonna tell you about a night in my life. Last night was scary as
hold up.
So we had the worst storm here in Las Vegas, and it's still freezing outside. Like for Las Vegas standards, a lot of people think it doesn't get cold here. It does. It's like probably in the low 40s right now. It's cold outside, it's windy. You can see that the wind is still blowing, the trees are still swaying. Luckily, I don't have any big trees behind me, but let me just get to the point. I was scared last night. Oh, there goes my camera. Okay, so all right, see, I was scared last night because it was so windy. It felt like a hurricane. It's okay if you live in a sticks and bricks and there's a storm going on outside your house. You could still have a tree fall on your house regardless of whether you're living in a tiny rig on wheels or whether you're living in a sticks and bricks. But your house is probably not going to shake the way that my house was shaking last night. I couldn't sleep. I probably looked tired. I tried to cover up my bag. I had some damage. I lost my outdoor oven and the cabinet that it was in. And you know, those things are not cheap, but I'm gonna have to replace them. I'm not gonna try and use my outdoor oven because we had rain and it fell down and broke, and so I don't want to take the chance of like plugging it in and then, you know, getting electrocuted or something. So I'm gonna have to throw that out, replace the cabinet. I lost a few of my outdoor plants, their pillows. You know, there goes the camera again. It's just one of those things where, you know, I want to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So I know that in a lot of videos you see the inside of my home and it looks beautiful, and it's usually that way. But there are actually some days when it's like this, especially in Las Vegas. We get really bad windstorms here, and I may have to take this inside because it's just so windy out here, but I just kind of wanted to prove my point. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna probably take this inside, but really I just wanted to show you guys, I just really wanted to show you guys one of the cons of living tiny and how scary it can be, you know, trying to sleep and your house is swaying and rocking back and forth. As you can see, the way that this camera is moving right now is how my whole entire home was moving last night. And you wonder, like, is this thing gonna fall over? But no, she's good. Oh, Dream is good. I'm okay. Just a little butt sore because now I gotta clean up all this mess. Okay guys, I'm gonna take it inside, but yeah, if nothing else, I want you to consider the region that you live in or where you plan on going tiny, because there are things like the weather that you're gonna have to consider. Some people live tiny and they live in like Colorado where it's snowing, or you know, Florida where it's like hot with humidity, and Texas, and so it can vary. But if this is a lifestyle that you're planning for yourself, you definitely want to consider weather. For Vegas, I guess we don't get anything too crazy, but in the summertime it is excruciatingly hot, especially when you're living in a tin box that is not very well insulated like a sticks and bricks. So that is one of the negatives. As much as I show you the fun part of it, I want to show you the not so fun part of it, okay? So just keep all of that in mind. That's the reason why I'm standing out here in the freezing cold doing this. My hands are cold, my face is cold, And so, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that because this is serious. They shut down the 15 going into California. So if you check the news at all, you'll see like there are just trucks and cars just pulled over to the side. As of about an hour ago, they still hadn't opened up the 15. So the dust was really bad.
We've seen this before. Strong winds in the Vegas Valley leading to scenes like this one, a trampoline flying across a neighborhood and into a power line. So now this morning, that's the time to act to make sure any of your outdoor items don't become airborne.
The projectiles were really bad. The trees that had fallen and blown over was really bad. So, sorry, I keep repeating myself. It's cold. And so my brain is like, what do you want me to say? Anyway, I love you guys. Bye.